party down? Oh my god, this episode from the Loud House sucks. Here are the reasons why this episode sucks in my opinion. The episode starts while Rita and Lynn Sr. are heading to the movies, with Lori throwing a party in the basement. Lynn Sr. offers a box of party props to spice up the party, but Lori informs them that she feels that she's too old for that type of party, and that she's throwing a sophisticated party. Lynn Sr. continues to try and use party props to see if Lori will go for it, but he eventually leaves, and Lori along with Leanie and Bobby continue to set up for the party in the basement. Lori looks over the decor, and instructs Bobby on the proper way to spread the confetti. The rest of the siblings all show up, and are ready with their party supplies, such as Lola and Lana with giant bouncy balls, Lisa with a chocolate fountain, and Lincoln showing off his party tricks. The rest of the siblings love it, but Lori isn't thrilled at all, and informs them that it's going to be a sophisticated party, and that only the older siblings may attend. Lincoln attempts to make himself as one of the older siblings, but Lori denies him, and says that only Leanie and Luna may attend. Luan pleads to be allowed to the party, and Lori reluctantly agrees to let her attend. Lincoln heads back to his room, upset but undeterred. He grabs a trunk from under his bed, and decides to get into the party by disguising himself. Lincoln disguises himself as Lincolnovich Laudinsky, a Russian foreign exchange student, to trick Leanie into letting him into the party. Leanie says that she doesn't see him on the list, but he informs her that it's a shopping list, and she lets him in. At the party, Lori is trying to make her party great, starting by trying to get into a conversation with some of the guests. She's interrupted by the sound of Luna jamming on her guitar, and Lori forces her to stop, despite the fact that the guests were enjoying it. Luna tells Lori she was trying to liven things up, but Lori gives her a warning. Leanie takes a picture of this, but Lori doesn't allow her to send it, and makes her take a sophisticated picture of herself instead. Lori then tries to get the guests' attention with sophisticated party food, but the guests express silent disgust at the food she has prepared. Luan then cuts in and starts entertaining the guests with her ventriloquism. While the guests enjoy her comedy, Lori is not happy with this, and gives both her and Mr. Coconuts a warning. Lori approaches the bored guests, and tries to get them to play charades, but eventually, Luna starts making music again with the laundry equipment and Lori is not happy with this. Luna protests that the guests liked her music, but Lori tells her to leave. Luan then continues making jokes with Mr. Coconuts, and she too is ordered to leave. Afterwards, Lori notices Lincolnovich entertaining the guests with his party tricks. One of the guests, Becky, asks for more, but Lori grabs Lincoln, and scolds him for showing up after she told him he wasn't invited. He protests that his tricks are a hit with the guests, but she tells him it's below her sophisticated standards, and makes him leave. Lori apologizes to her guests for her siblings, but is oblivious to the fact that they find her sophisticated plans boring. Lincoln goes upstairs and Luan sees that he got kicked out of Lori's party as well. Luna tells Lincoln to forget about it, and that they can go ahead and throw their own party in the living room. Luna begins to jam on her guitar while the twins begin to dance along to it. Lynn comes in on one of the bouncy balls. Lucy is in her fortune-telling outfit, and has the pets with her as she reads their fortunes. Lisa and Lily are enjoying Lisa's chocolate fountain, and Lisa is getting hyped up from the sugar. Lincoln agrees that this party is a lot more fun than the one that Lori is having in the basement, and starts to pull off his party tricks. The rest of the sisters love it, and they all have a great time with their own party. Back at Lori's party, however, everyone is sitting around bored, while Lori is questioning why the party isn't a hit. Leanie thinks the guests are having fun, but Lori brings up how one of the guests is doing his homework. Lori then tries to get everyone to enjoy themselves with line dancing, but the guests aren't thrilled with the idea. When Becky asks for a drink, Lori tells her in the form of a joke, not till she gets a line dance from her, and Becky says that she has to leave. The rest of the guests soon follow, and Bobby tries to console Lori. Lori comes to the realization that her party was a bust, and tells Leanie and Bobby that she wishes to be alone. Lincoln comes down to see what's up, and tells her that they're having fun upstairs, and invites her to their party. Lori goes to her siblings' party in the living room, and sees that they're having a blast. Lincoln informs them all that Lori will be joining their party, and the siblings all rejoice that Lori is now going to have fun. Lisa, who is now on a big sugar high, offers her a chocolate-covered marshmallow. Lucy invites Lori to join her seance. Luan makes jokes with Mr. Coconuts, and Luna invites Lori to sing with her, as they both sing a Boys Will Be Boys song. Lynn and Lola are racing with the bouncy balls, when Lori decides to join in, and wins the race. Leanie takes a picture of Lori having a great time, and posts it. The party guests, minus Bobby, all see the picture, and decide to come back to the Loud House to join the festivities. They all have fun, and Lori brings out the party props, as Rita and Lynn Sr. return home. Lori is worried that they're mad that she's having a wild party, but they assure her that they are thrilled that she's having a fun party, and the entire house continues to have a great time, as the episode ends. And that's how the episode goes. If you haven't seen it, don't watch it. It's a waste of time. I don't know who likes or hates this episode, or what else sucks. So I'm just going to leave it be. Anyways, Game Boys is 8 quadrillion times better than Party Down. End of rant.